Hi there, you guys. This is Dragon Ball and Cartoon Fan 2004 here, and I've got another thoughts video for you guys for today. I did just do another one earlier today with that one video on both Wildcrats and Naruto Shippuden, and I've got another thoughts video for you guys for today. This will be like pretty much a review on Cartoon Network and Adult Swim schedule for Halloween this year, which is over a week from now. And I thought I'd take the time to tell you tonight to tell you guys about the schedule. Like pretty much review it, let you guys know the stuff I like they're doing with the schedule, and the stuff I wish they'd be doing with the schedule. And yeah, let's get started. Now, okay, so first off, after Adult Swim signs off and goes over to Cartoon Network this day, Cartoon Network's going to start off by airing a bunch of Gumball like they probably do every other morning normally. And yeah, one of the Gumball episodes they'll be airing will be the Season 2 Halloween special, which is personally one of my favorite episodes. But the problem is it's going to be on really early in the morning. It's going to be on pretty early in the morning. Like at time I'll still be asleep, so yeah, I won't be able to catch it. I do tend to sleep in, so yeah, I don't think I'll be able to catch that Halloween special. But it's fine though, because I did notice that on the Saturday before Halloween, they are going to air that special again before signing off over to Adult Swim. So yeah, that's cool. And plus, even if I did have a problem with it, we do now have DVR again, so I could record that episode for the DVR too. But yeah, they're going to air a bunch of Gumball, and then it's Coco Melon, like the Cartoonito stuff, and then it's the Looney Tunes show. Which yeah, I don't think the Looney Tunes show has any Halloween specials, like any Halloween episodes at all. Like, they do have a Christmas special that has a reference to Halloween, but that's pretty much the closest, like, the Looney Tunes... It's probably, like, the closest the Looney Tunes show has to having a Halloween special. But I did notice that one of the episodes they'll be airing for Halloween this year, like, one of the Looney Tunes show episodes they'll be airing is this one episode called Devil Dog, and I guess to an extent I can see how that one would fit in well with, like, the Halloween atmosphere because, of how like Taz is all psychotic and scary to the other characters, and he's the real danger of the episode. But still, it's not a Halloween special at all. There's like not a single line or like there's nothing in the episode that has anything to do with Halloween. So yeah, even though I love the Looney Tunes show, I do agree that it would be a better idea for Halloween this year if they like not air the Looney Tunes show and leave room, replace it with other shows that do actually have Halloween specials, unlike the Looney Tunes show. Or maybe replace it with like some Halloween-themed movies. Remember when they used to air Monster House and Scary Godmother? Those were good movies. Yeah, and then it's Craig of the Creek, another all-right show to me. Then it's more Gumball. And yeah, it'll also air some Scooby-Doo, Clarence, Teen Titans Go. And that's about all the stuff they'll be airing before they air the last thing they'll air before going on to Adult Swim. Just these shows. And let me tell you, with the exceptions of Gumball and the Looney Tunes show, I don't love any of these shows. And yeah, these shows already air a lot on Cartoon Network anyway. Especially Gumball, Craig of the Creek, and Teen Titans Go. Like, even though I love one of those three shows, don't you think it'd be a cool idea if you air less of those shows and make room for, the Halloween specials, like the Halloween episodes and movies that won't be airing on Checkered Past, like the Halloween specials from Adventure Time or Foster's, or maybe like those two Halloween movies I talked about earlier, or maybe like some other Halloween special I don't remember ever seeing them air. Like since I remember seeing them air the Shrek movies, they could probably also air Scared Shrekless. But yeah, what's Cartoon Network's sign off for Halloween before going on to Adult Swim? It's Adventure Time. Yeah, 2 hours of Adventure Time. But you see, the thing is, it will be the Stakes miniseries, and yeah, I think, okay, don't get me wrong, I love the Stakes miniseries. It's probably the best miniseries in Adventure Time. But I feel like it would make more sense. Like, even though this episode is obviously a normal 11-minute episode, that's obviously way shorter, I think that would be a better idea if they aired that one Halloween episode from the earlier seasons where they're all in costumes and whatnot, that costume party episode. Yeah, that's actually a Halloween special. I think it'd make more sense if they aired that instead. But no, instead they're airing the Stakes miniseries, even though they already aired that one like once or twice this month. And yeah, I think that's kind of a waste. But hey, I can see why they'd be airing the Stakes miniseries of everything in Adventure Time, since it's 2 hours long, and it does, and to an extent, I guess it does fit in well with the Halloween atmosphere, but still, yeah, not the best sign off for Cartoon Network. But yeah, after that, Adult Swim will of course be starting off with Checkered Past, and for Checkered Past, they'll pretty much try to do the best they can for the 4 shows they usually air for Checkered Past, and they'll be airing the Halloween specials from Ed and Eddie and Billy and Mandy. And yeah, that's great. I'm excited to see those Halloween specials off the TV this year. That's great. And I burped a bit on the inside, excuse me. But yeah, that's great, especially since my Edit and A box set, that Edit and A box I got for Christmas last year is missing the holiday themed episode. So yeah. Then after that, after Courage, of course, like usual, is King of the Hill. And yeah, here's something great. You remember? Okay, so you guys remember how in my rant video that rants about the way Adult Swim airs King of the Hill, and how I talked about how Adult Swim constantly skipped over the first 2 seasons of King of the Hill? Well, yeah, they still skip over the first 2 seasons on a normal basis, but here's an exception. The Halloween episode, despite being a season 2 episode, they're going to air that episode for Halloween tonight, and that's great. That's awesome. They're not completely sleeping on the first 2 seasons. They're actually going to draw some attention to season 2 with the Halloween episode, the Judy Harper episode. Yeah, and it's like pretty much the only Halloween special you can get with King of the Hill. And the closest you can get to a Halloween special, apart from that episode, is the Larson Pork Prox one. And yeah, that one's not really much of a Halloween episode. Like, pretty much like the only reasons why it's even a Halloween episode is because of the Halloween decorations you see at the Hills house and the Halloween party that happens during the climax. That's pretty much it. Yeah, and then after that, they're going to air one of my favorite episodes of King of the Hill, Naked Ambition. And yeah, if you guys don't remember, I had that episode on number 6 on my top 10 favorite King of the Hill episodes list that I did like a few weeks ago. And to this day, I think I would still agree with that being my 6th favorite episode, King of the Hill. And yeah, that'll be a nice follow-up from them finally airing the Judy Harper episode. Yeah, it's nice that they're doing that after all the sleeping they're doing on the first 2 seasons. Yeah, they're also going to air the Bob's Burgers Halloween stuff. Yeah, I'm sure the Halloween stuff from like other shows, like American Dad, Rick and Morty, the stuff, they usually air. They're also going to air Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which is a show that doesn't air very much. And yeah, that's a really good show. Yeah, and some other shows like Neon Joe, Werewolf Hunter. I don't see that come on the schedule too much. I don't know what that is, but it's something different. And yeah, Adult Swim is doing pretty good for the Halloween stuff. I'd say they're definitely doing a better job than Cartoon Network is. But I wouldn't say Cartoon Network's doing an awful job, though. Like, at least they're still airing some shows I love, like Gumball, The Looney Tunes Show, and Adventure Time. And yeah, they're still airing like some Halloween-themed stuff. But still, I feel like they could be trying harder, I think it'd be cool if they air like more of the Halloween specials from their other shows, like maybe along with some like Halloween movies, like maybe along with like some Halloween movies that they used to air. But Cartoon Network could be doing a lot worse for what their Halloween schedule, though. They're still definitely doing better than Nickelodeon is for their Halloween schedule, and especially Nicktoons, as all Nicktoons will be airing for Halloween this year. Just SpongeBob and the Loud House. And Teenick, to be even worse with Teenick, guess what they'll be doing for Halloween this year? Airing nothing but Henry Danger. Like we haven't had enough of that show already this year. Seriously. Ugh. It's a shame, yeah. Yeah, Cartoon Network's schedule might not be that great nowadays, but they're definitely doing better than the Nickelodeon channels. They seem to put more effort into their schedule than the Nickelodeon channels do. But yeah, overall, I'd say Adult Swim's doing a better job than Cartoon Network. Maybe, yeah, because the checkered past, pretty much trying their hardest with what they could do with the 4 shows for Halloween this year. I'm pretty excited to see the Ed, Edd n Eddy and Billy and Mandy Halloween specials come on the TV. Yeah, especially since if you guys haven't seen that one list that came out earlier this month, that one video that came out earlier this month, that goes over what 4 of my favorite Cartoon Network Halloween specials are. Both of those specials made it onto the list. They're both awesome specials. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing those, along with these 2 King of the Hill episodes, even though the Naked Ambition episode is definitely not related to Halloween. But yeah, there's not really that many other like Halloween themed episodes of King of the Hill apart from the Judy Harper one. Yeah, again, the closest you can get with that one is like Pig Malley and the Larson Pork Prox one. They're going to air that one on, if I remember correctly, on the Friday before that. So yeah, overall, I wouldn't say Cartoon Network's doing awful, but I still think they could be trying harder. But hey, at least I still get to watch some of the great shows that they're airing, like Gumball, the Looney Tunes Show, and Adventure Time. But I feel it could be doing so much better. Adult Swim, on the other hand, I could tell they're definitely trying harder with the Halloween specials, like airing Halloween specials from like the Checkered Past shows, along with King of the Hill and Bob's Burgers and all that, and that's great. Adult Swim, Adult Swim wins, definitely. Adult Swim's definitely doing better than Cartoon Network. Yeah, Cartoon Network nowadays, I wouldn't say they're doing like terrible, but I do think they could be doing like a lot better and be more diverse with their schedule and air more shows. It sucks how a lot of the time nowadays they mostly just air like Gumball or Craig of the Creek and Teen Titans Go. And yeah, I have to admit, as much as I love Gumball, it would be cool if they aired less of it to make room for the other shows. But hey, I did notice that Cartoon Network has been airing the regular show Halloween specials lately. the Terror Heroes of the Park. And I did also notice that they're going to air some more normal episodes of regular show pretty soon, so that's cool. But still, they could be doing a lot better for Halloween this year. But hey, they could be doing worse. At least they're still doing better than Nickelodeon, so that's something. So yeah, overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give the Cartoon Network schedule for Halloween this year maybe like a 6 out of 10, and for Adult Swim, probably say like 8 or 9 out of 10. So yeah, that's it. Those are my thoughts on Cartoon Network and Adult Swim schedule for Halloween this year. Yeah, what do you guys think? How do you guys think about Cartoon Network and Adult Swim schedule for Halloween this year? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? You can let me know in the comment section down below if you want. With all this being said, I'm going to close the video off from here. And yeah, with all this being said, bye, and thanks for watching the video. Happy Halloween!